Try this 7 steps on how to follow your intuition. Intuition is knowing something without being able to explain how you came to that conclusion rationally. It's that mysterious gut feeling or instinct that often turns out to be right, in retrospect. When you've whittled down your options and are stuck at a crossroads, getting in touch with your intuition can help. Learning how to separate the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, is difficult, but intuition can be developed, especially when following some of these ideas. Step 1. Trust your instincts. It can be difficult to depend on something that you don't understand, and you probably shouldn't base every one of your decisions on intuition. For example, if you're hiring someone, you should look at qualifications first and foremost, or else you might accidentally discriminate. But when you've weighed all the options and there is no obvious, rational choice, intuition is really all you've got. Consider the following. Intuition is basically how you quickly tap into your subconscious mind, which is where you archive all kinds of information that you don't remember on a conscious level. Sometimes you pick up on things subconsciously without realizing it, such as body language. It'll register as a certain feeling that you can't articulate at that moment, but it could very well be valid. Step 2. Ask yourself questions and listen to the first answer that pops into your mind. That isn't easy, because several thoughts will flood your mind at once. For instance, let's say you're looking at a menu. In figuring out what you want, pick out the first thing that stands out to you. Ignore the remainder of your thoughts, like for example, but I didn't even look at the specials, or but my friend is on a diet and I'll feel bad eating this in front of him, or but my uncle said the mashed potatoes he had here were too mushy, etc. Don't dwell on it. Just pick something. It might be scary, because what if you make the wrong choice? Do not worry, you will be fine. Step 3. Meditate. Clearing your mind of repetitive thoughts and worries will make it easier to listen to your intuition. Find a meditative technique you are comfortable using and practice. Step 4. Listen to your gut. There's a reason it's called a gut feeling. Many times, a decision that you know is wrong makes you feel discomfort in your stomach area. Step 5. Listen to and communicate with your multiple brains. Neuroscience research has shown we have functional and complex brains in both our heart and gut. These brains have memory and intelligence. As the points above indicate, your gut and heart brains know when something isn't right and will tell you through feelings, hunches and messages. You can communicate with these brains through simple language, imagery, and touch. Sometimes few things in our life gives us feeling of fear and nervousness. From the core of our heart we are not ready to accept this. As these are the feelings which makes us realize what we are going to do or what is going to happen is not good for us. So, we must avoid those things and protect ourselves from any wrongdoing. As these intuitions comes out to be true. Step 6. Keep an intuition journal. Every day, use your intuition to make a guess about someone or something. Don't act on it. Just write it down. Focus on statements like I have a feelings that, or my intuition tells me that. If there are any sensations associated with your intuition, such as a vision, or physical discomfort, be sure to record it. Looking back in your journal, see how often you are right. As you learn more about how to recognize your intuition, and you see it leading you in the right direction, your confidence will grow and so will your intuitive power. Step 7. Exercise the right side of your brain. Intuition is drawn from the right hemisphere of the brain, which is the same side that controls nonverbal, holistic thought and expression. Here are some other ways to work out your intuition. Be creative. Dance. Paint. Visualize. Brainstorm.